what Lisa's going to share with you is a horrible event that she experienced, all related to the death of her husband. And I'll let Lisa tell you in her own words.
Thank you, Bill.
Sure.
So my husband had pancreatic cancer. He was diagnosed 15 months before. That's how long he lasted. Horrific, horrible disease. He was in pain probably every day. He was on all kinds of narcotics. We did the best we could with him. We went everywhere trying to figure out what other options there were. When there were no options anymore, we had been through the chemo, we'd been through radiation and all, we finally both agreed that we wouldn't do anything else. And so we called in hospice. And so I'll speak about the last week of his life, which was hospice. Everyone came in. They help you learn about death and dying in the body and all. Nutritionists come in and spiritual people come in. And so that's the path that we went. And that was the direction that we were going in until something traumatic happened 24 hours before he died. I knew he was dying. His body was showing it. We knew the signs and all, so we were prepared. However, 24 hours before, I went to open a light, very simple, open a light in a very dark household. And I had 2 black dogs, so I couldn't really see much. And as I leaned over to the light, I fell over the dogs, and I went head on into a cabinet that was in the hallway. And my eye and the right side of my face went into the corner of the cabinet. I fell down and screamed at the top of my lungs in pain. There was blood everywhere. My kids who were in the household came in, and even my husband, who had been sort of semi-conscious, screamed out, "Are you okay?" That's what he said. And they said, you know, they're bringing in all kinds of tissues and everything. And I said, "You have to call an ambulance." I mean, I knew I was in real trouble. I mean, there was such a gash on the right side of my face. Anyway, went to the hospital in the emergency room, and I kept saying to him, "My husband is dying. You have to get me out of here. Do whatever you need to do, but get me out as soon as possible." So I had everybody racing around like lunatics because I was overwhelmed. And so they called in a plastic surgeon. It turns out I had 35 stitches, and the plastic surgeon told me later that it was down to the bone, that my face was down to the bone. They called in eye people, and because they thought I might lose my eye. It was really bad. It was horrendous. Anyway, I said, "I have to go home, do whatever you have to do." And I drove everybody so crazy that I actually went home with an intravenous line in me, which they forgot to take out. That's how crazy I made everybody. And I had to go back to the hospital and have them take out the line. Turns out that when I came back, I had a bandage on my face on my right side, and my husband's breathing was becoming more and more shallow. And he died that evening. It was 24 hours. This was 15 years ago. And I can still remember everything really vividly. I remember feeling so overwhelmed and so helpless, and thinking, you know, he's going to be gone, and here I am, bandaged up, and it was a horrendous situation. And when Bill asked me about something, a trauma or whatever, it's interesting that I came up with this 15 years ago, okay? And it's still there, the memory's still there. Holding his hand and his last breaths and all were still there. So anyway, that's the trauma that I felt and the horrific situation that I felt.
I can't even imagine the painfulness of that experience.
It was very painful.
So one of the beautiful things about Havening is that it's very simple, and it's basically related to 3 different things that I will be taking Lisa through. One has to do with the foundational element of havening is touch. Indeed, Ron had noticed babies who were in distress, as in crying, seem to be able to calm down through the warm, soothing touch of their caregiver. With that, he postulated that the notion of touch was critical in terms of healing. Then, after 15 years of research, he also found out that through expressing emotions related to the event, we have the ability to release that upset very effectively. And the third component is distraction techniques, which are all very simple, and I'll be taking Lisa through. So, as a matter of fact, one of the things that I do with all my clients is I do something that's called energy testing, and I'll show you what that's all about. Lisa, would you mind standing up? Okay. So, do you have any pain in your arm or shoulder?
No.
Okay, so if you put your arm out and make your arm strong so I can't push it down. Okay, say my name is Lisa.
My name is Lisa.
Strong? Good. Say my name is Harriet.
My name is Harriet.
Strong? So what happened?
It was false. One was true, one was false.
Well, what happened to your arm?
Like a lie detector. I think I just...
Exactly. So I can render Lisa into being a human lie detector. Okay, let's try this. Say I live in Connecticut.
I live in Connecticut.
Strong? Okay. I live in Long Island.
I live in Long Island.
Okay. So I find this feedback extremely helpful because individuals tend to be poor prognosticators in terms of their level of upset. So I do energy testing before and after every treatment. So please have a seat. So I'm going to take Lisa through a mini session, and we'll end up testing her at the end. So let me show you what the Havening touch looks like. It's very simple. So you'd be starting from your forehead, going down your cheeks. You could copy me. Good. And repeating it. And then your shoulders to your elbows. And repeating it. And then the palms of your hand, like washing your hands. So you'll be doing this throughout this exercise. Okay, so going right back up to your forehead. And as you, good, and then your shoulders to your elbows. And as you continue to provide yourself with the touch, this is literally reminiscent of the time when you were an infant and your mom was soothing you, all the while assuring you that you're safe. We're connected. And as you continue with the touch, also notice the pressure of your touch, the pace of your touch. And you may even begin to notice your breath as you inhale and exhale. And you may even choose to coordinate the rhythm of your breath with the touch. And as you continue with the touch, I'd like for you to imagine that you're walking through the botanical gardens on a nice spring day. You're able to notice the buds on the trees, the flowers coming into bloom. You're able to smell their fresh fragrances. And with each succeeding step you take, the amount of upset is getting less and less as you count backwards from 10 to 0 out loud by ones.
1,
No, start from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
And 0.
0.
And allow for your eyes to go left to right and right to left. Excellent. And as you continue with the touch, could you name 5 different vegetables out loud?
Sure. Broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, green beans, and lettuce.
Great. Let's see, could you name 5 different farm animals?
Sure.
These are the distraction techniques.
Cow, horse, pig, sheep, goat, dog.
Good. And could you hum the wheels on the bus? Okay, and as you continue with the touch, and you've been doing great, really great, I'd like for you to shift your focus now to that horrific day when you got hurt and your husband subsequently died. And as you focus on that memory, I'd like for you to repeat aloud and keep repeating the word horrific.
Horrific. Horrific. Horrific. Horrific. Horrific. Horrific.
And could you repeat aloud, helpless?
Helpless. 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 Helpless.
And could you repeat frightened?
Frightened. 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 Frightened.
And could you repeat panic?
Panic. 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 Panic.
And could you repeat angry?
Angry. 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 Angry.
And could you repeat overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed. 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 Overwhelmed.
And could you repeat powerless?
Powerless. 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 Powerless.
And could you repeat unavailable?
Unavailable. 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 Unavailable.
And could you repeat anxiety?
Anxiety.
And can you repeat guilt?
Guilt. 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 Guilt.
And could you repeat sad?
Sad. 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 Sad.
And I'd like for you to imagine you're walking along the beach. It's a hot, sunny summer day. You're able to smell the aroma of suntan lotion in the air. You're able to hear the sound of the ocean coming to the shore. You're able to feel the sand beneath your feet. And with each succeeding step you take, the amount of upset is getting less and less as you count backwards from 10 to 0 out loud by ones.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And allow for your eyes to go left to right and right to left. And looking up and looking down. Excellent. And you could rest your hands and open your eyes. So what was that like?
Wow, very nurturing. I felt nurtured. I felt comforted. I felt like somebody was taking care of me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, surrounding me. Love.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And Lisa, when you reflect back on that memory now, on that 0 to 10 scale, where 0 doesn't bother you at all, 10 it bothers you tremendously, what number would you give it?
I think like a 5 maybe.
Okay, so let's see. You know, we can't take Lisa's word for this,
Yeah,
right?
of course not.
So say, I'm at a 5.
I'm at a 5.
So make your arm strong. So what does that mean?
Oh, wow.
No, you're not at a 5. That's all it means.
Wow.
Say, I'm less than a 5.
I'm less than a 5.
Make your arm strong.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Say, I'm at a 2.
I'm at a 2.
Strong.
Oh, wow.
I can't budge you.
Wow.
So please have a seat. So, how long would you say this took, Lisa?
This exercise,
Mhm.
we've been, I don't know, been 15 minutes?
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably. So in 15 minutes of time, she was able to release 80% of her upset. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is share with you or show you how you can use havening for yourself. And indeed, I've come to regard havening as the most effective coping skill. So what I would ask all of you is if you could mute yourselves, and and what I'd like for you to do is think of an upsetting memory that you have and quantify that memory in terms of level of upset on a 0 to 10 scale. And now I'm going to take you through the havening process. Okay, so again, there are 3 components related to the touch. If you're uncomfortable touching your face, you need not. So basically, You'd be going down from your forehead, your shoulders to your elbows, and the palms of your hand. Excellent. And continuing with this the whole time. And as you continue with the touch, I'd like for each of you to recall a memory where you were feeling happy and calm. Same for you, Lisa. Go ahead. And allow for yourself to bring yourself back to that memory, noticing it more clearly in your mind, complete with the pictures, thoughts, feelings. Maybe you're even in touch with the sounds and the smells. And as you continue with the touch, I'd like for you to repeat aloud 5 times as you reflect on that memory. What if I could be happy and calm? Go on, Lisa.
What if I could be happy and calm?
What if I could be happy and calm?
If I could be
What
happy
if
and
I
calm.
could be happy and calm?
What if I could be happy and calm?
What if I could be happy and calm?
And repeat, I deserve to be happy and calm.
Deserve to be happy and calm.
I deserve to be happy and calm.
Deserve to be happy and calm.
I deserve to be happy and calm.
Deserve to be happy and calm.
And repeat, I can be happy and calm.
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 And last, I can and will be happy and calm.
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 And allow for your eyes to go left to right and right to left. And you could open your eyes. And Lisa, how are you feeling now?
Calm, very calm.
And tell me, Lisa, when you reflect on the passing of your husband now, on that 0 to 10 scale, how upsetting does it feel?
It's less than it was. I know that. It feels not overwhelming. It doesn't feel horrific. I replaced it. I replaced it with beautiful memories that I have of him. I replaced it with really beautiful things that we had together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll ask you to stand up so we can test you.
Okay.
So on that 0 to 10 scale, less than 2 is what?
Let's try 1.
Okay. Say, I'm at a 1.
I'm at a 1.
Strong? Say, I'm at a 0.
I'm at a 0.
Strong?
Wow. Wow.
Good job.
Wow. Oh, wow. Go. Wow.
Good job.
Wow.
Now, for you,